Hey, how's it going? I want to talk to you today about the relationship of the United States of America to Israel. That's a political hot potato that has been tossed around for many, many years. It all starts with Abraham, who was born about 1996 BC. And when he was about 75, God called him out as the father of the Jewish people. He lived in Ur of the Chaldees, maybe somewhere close to Iraq now. But with God's call came God's promise. And here it is. Go forth from your country and from your relatives and from your father's house. This is God talking to Abraham. To the land which I will show you. And I will make you a great nation. Here's the promise. I will bless you. I'll make your name great. And so you shall be a blessing. And I will bless those who bless you, and the one who curses you, I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth will be blessed. That's some radical statements God is making. And this statement is the guiding principle in relating to Israel in any and every way. God said Israel will be a great nation in time and for eternity because of his causative blessing. God is going to make it happen. Further, Israel will always be a source of blessing for the whole world. Now, both of these promises have already been fulfilled and will continue to be. Just stop and think of the Jewish people and the contribution that they make to society, to economics, to science, to fine arts, to just regular living. Maybe you've known a Jewish person and were close enough to them that you became aware, for instance, of how easy it was for them to make money. I've worked with several people over the years who were, I'm a little bit Jewish, but I'm not enough to where I easily make money. But the ones who are do, and some people really resent them. Really just, there's a tremendous hatred for Jewish people. Now, part of that is just because God called Abraham. There weren't Jews the day before God called him, and God called him as the first Jew, the father of the Jewish nation. So, anyway, next is the part about relating to Israel. God is going to bless Israel, but what should we do with regard to Israel? We have the West Bank and the Palestinians, and I don't claim to understand 5% of what's going on over there. I just know that the countries of the Middle East are in volatile tension all the time, and it's baffling to somebody who doesn't have a firm set of principles to guide them in foreign relations in that part of the world. But the key to relating to Israel is to make sure we bless and not curse. The idea is to be loyal to Israel, protect and provide for her at every opportunity, and call on everyone else to do the same. Any nation that has ever done this has been blessed and prospered by God, and the same outcome can be expected in our current times. So, Mr. Secretary of State, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, when you're dealing with the matters of Israel, political, economic, social, whatever it might be, favor Israel. That's what we do. We favor Israel. Well, what about this and what about that? Well, we'll get to that, but we're going to favor Israel first. And that's very, very important. The Middle East does present a complex set of circumstances with much conflict. It's century-old, but people have tried every imaginable means of achieving peace, and these efforts will continue. But the question of success, we'll talk about it another time. As for now, let me say our new administration needs to develop a philosophy and set of actions that the people involved with can use to show simple, unconditional respect for one principle: protect and defend Israel. this biblical axiom will bring divine favor and blessing to America. It may be part of the reason we are as great a nation as we are. We have overall, not all, but overall, been favorable toward Israel. And it's important that this be strengthened and continue, and that Israel be strengthened and continue blessing the world. Now, this further gives clarity in dealing with the UN from here on out. We have some individuals involved in the UN who hate Israel, who, if they could, they would wipe Israel off the face of the earth and every Jew everywhere. And we host this outfit. We try to work with it. I suppose some valuable things have happened over the years. I don't know. I just know that in the last little while here, the last 6 months, some chicanery went on, and at the last second, our President Obama was part and party to hurting Israel. And God hates that. I will curse those who curse you. I'm glad for a president who boldly proclaims support for Israel and abhorrence of things like the vandalism of Jewish cemeteries over the last 48 hours, and threatening notes and graffiti and so forth at Jewish worship centers nationwide. He abhors it, and that's what to do. The sideways mistreatment of Israel must be corrected, or strong action against the UN will become necessary. Remember, and always remember, God said Israel is the apple of my eye. You think about that.